Do you often find yourself saying, I'm a burden, or I'm a piece of shit, or I'm just not good enough to be here, I don't deserve to have this person in my life, or I'm lucky to be with this person even though they abuse me sometimes? Now, if so, if you are negatively criticizing yourself, if you are talking bad about yourself often in your head, the chances are you are suffering from complex post-traumatic stress disorder, CPTSD. Now, this happens to many survivors of narcissistic abuse because narcissistic abuse is designed to put people down. Narcissistic abuse is designed to put the abuser up above everyone else. And to do this, they have to break down the confidence. They have to break down the understanding of who that person is. They have to understand that they have to lose their identity. The person who was once a human being, happy, doing their things that they enjoy, being themselves, living as an independent person, now becomes someone who has to be there for the other person. It's a natural fight, flight, or fawn response to narcissistic abuse. We often find that we end up fawning, people pleasing to the narcissist. This is because we want to make sure that when we do something for the narcissist, it's going to keep them happy. Because when they're not happy, we're living in a war zone. We don't know what's going to happen. We're walking on eggshells. Nothing feels safe anymore. We don't know if we can come home and be safe. We don't know if we can cook the dinner and they're going to like it. So we want to make sure that we do the stuff to please them, because we know that it's not good when they're in a bad mood. So we fawn to them because we've tried fighting and fighting doesn't work. We've tried fleeing and fleeing doesn't work because we're on our own, and that's scary, right? So we try these different things. Sometimes we use fine. We say, I'm fine. Right? There's also flop as well. Sometimes you might just be like, you know what, I've had enough, and we just faint, we just flop, we just give up, because these are our natural responses to narcissistic abuse, the CPTSD. This is what the body goes through. It's trying to protect us. It's trying to save you. It's trying to tell you that things aren't right. But now where a narcissist is going into the world and saying, you're the bad person, you're wrong, you're stupid, there's things wrong with everyone else, the person who's suffering is blaming themselves, telling themselves that they are not good enough, telling themselves that they don't deserve any of the good stuff that's going to come their way. And the person going through all this abuse starts telling themselves lies, telling themselves that it's probably not that bad, that it could have been worse, that I probably deserve the abuse. Because it's so much easier to put up with the abuse. It's so much easier just to accept the abuse than it is to fight against it, because that is probably more dangerous, or it feels like it's going to take so much more energy. And the truth is, it will take more energy. But the beautiful thing is, we can escape from this. We can escape from the trauma. We can escape from the past. We can escape from the nightmares. We can escape from the flashbacks that are telling us something is wrong. Because our brains have neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity means that although at the minute your brain has shrunken because it's now focusing all its energy on the survival part of the brain at the back, and the cognitive functions at the front are not working the way they should be working. It's not helping you make the right decisions. It's confused. It's full of brain fog. And that's because it doesn't feel safe. When it doesn't feel safe, security is kicking in. So what we need to do is make it feel safe. Find that safe place in your life. And this starts with self-compassion. It starts with doing things for yourself, doing somatic stuff, whether this be yoga, whether this be mindful movement. Whatever this is, find those things that make you feel safe. Create an environment around you where you're inputting good stuff into you. And if you can, get rid of those negative people, because they're only holding you back. Now, if you found this video useful and you want to join our community, please check out the link, because we have a free community where you can come and join and heal together.